I think it has, because I think the swerve towards open source has driven in innovation and actually taught the industry around certain use cases which are actually accelerating some of the POCs to production that we're actually seeing at the moment in the industry. I wouldn't say that NFV itself is widely deployed in terms of the applications that you would typically see in the environment, but I do see it steadily being deployed into real live use cases. I do think 5G is very different from 4G because I think it is actually going to enable a new set of applications which are more business to business centric than necessarily business to consumer centric. For example, what we're seeing in different markets is things that we spoke of today in terms of healthcare, transport, oil, energy. Those applications have real economic benefit, or economic benefit, maybe I should say. I spent too much time obviously in the US, but economic benefit to the market that actually build a real business case that have that deployed. I think in markets where 5G isn't necessarily something that is economically beneficial at this stage, I think a lot of those services are going to be deployed as applications on the 4G based infrastructure, and then as we build momentum over the coming years, that will actually upgrade in cities or smart buildings to 5G based infrastructure. I think next year is going to be very big in terms of creating stateless-based applications and services, taking traditional virtual-based machines that are running on NFV-based infrastructure and making those stateless, or cloud-native is another way of actually putting it, decompartmentalizing those into microservices. So I think that's going to be a big prediction for next year. And I think what's going to happen is we're going to see technologies around OpenStack evolve and coexist with technologies such as Kubernetes and containerization. And I think we're going to see a very fast adoption of that technology at the edge of the network, and we're going to start seeing some of that happen as early as next year.